Can Captain America regain a piece of his lover's soul before it's all too late? Well, let's hop into the pages of Captain America issue number 21 and find out together, shall we? Alrighty then, so as we rejoin this story in progress, the Lucans, Alexandra and Alexei, are at a modern-day slave auction in Madripoor. It would seem that while they are the mind and muscle behind the vast political conspiracy that is the power elite, they allow other more flamboyant criminals to act as the face of the operation. Like this guy right here running the auction. He's quickly getting a little too big for his britches, and he even seems to be trying to move in on old Alexander's wife, which is a poor choice. Lucan gets called away by Selene to get an update on what's happening with the Adamsville project. You'll remember Adamsville is that creepy Pleasantville-style commune, wherein wayward American men get to live-action roleplay as their grandfathers, you know, when work was hard and life was good, and everyone you knew died young and you didn't ask any questions.
That just sounds like slavery with extra steps!
In reality, Adamsville is also the perfect buffet for a vampire like Selene. In fact, this is part of her payment on Lucan's half. She helped resurrect him, and in exchange, she gets to fill the Blood Marine, a magic diamond that, when fully charged, will give Selene immortality. All in all, not a bad trade, resurrection for immortality. Now, what Selene doesn't know is that Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Falcon have already infiltrated her happy little community here. They get to hear everyone's sob stories about how they used to have wives and children and successful businesses, but they felt like they weren't really contributing. But here in Adamsville, everything is different. Mainly that here in Adamsville, Selene, in her guise as the local preacher, has big religious revivals wherein she pats all of her individual workers on the head, telling them that they're very good and very manly and very necessary, while also tying it into her own origin story, which is actually much older than any of these guys could possibly imagine, and they probably should put 2 and 2 together when she starts mentioning stuff that happened in World War II, despite the fact that she doesn't look any older than 30. But hey, then again, isn't that the whole appeal of a cult? You don't have to ask any questions, you just go with the flow and get your ego boosted. For Captain America, taking the fight to Selene couldn't be more personal. Inside that Blood Marine is a little piece of Sharon Carter's soul, and Steve desperately wants to get it back. Figuring that they've learned all they need to learn, this undercover shtick isn't going to last much longer, and because of that, they opt to suit up and take the fight directly to the mutant energy vampire. And while our heroes may not want to hurt any of the wayward men that call this place home, that certainly doesn't stop Selene from using her powers to take control of them and set the masses on Captain America. In fact, we see Selene is actually much closer to full power than she's ever been before, and if our heroes don't act fast, they may literally not be able to defeat her. Now, as the comic winds down, we're reminded that Alexander Lucan is not alone in his head. When he got resurrected, so did the Red Skull, and now it would seem that the Red Skull is acting out on his own. Schmidt's first order of business is to take it to that guy who embarrassed him at the party, and oh man, ambushing him in his car like this? Why does this scene look so familiar to me?
Where to, Stephanie?
And so that was Captain America issue number 21, and while I think this story definitely suffered from the massive wait in between issues due to the virus-related slowdown, I do still ultimately enjoy what Ta-Nehisi Coates is laying down here. Again, if that cutaway joke from before didn't let you know, this is a story all about modern-day slavery, and how such a practice is almost easier today than it's ever been. All you gotta do is inflate someone's ego, tell them they're better than other people, and well, you can basically pick their pocket from here to eternity. The best and most ironic part is, of course, that Selene is a vampire, so she's not just drinking these guys' blood metaphorically, she's doing it very, very literally, too. This also plays into the bigger idea, too, that Ta-Nehisi Coates has been running with since issue 1, this idea that the blighted American Heartland has happily opened its doors to the power elite and all matter of supervillains not knowing the type of devils they've made a deal with. It's good stuff, maybe not the best stuff the book has done so far. I know I, for one, was really hoping to see more stuff with General Ross this issue, but we know it's there and we know we'll probably be dealing with it soon. Overall, I'd give this one a 7.5 out of 10. Hey there everyone, Cape Joel again, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. As always, if you liked what you see, be sure to like, subscribe, comment. It really helps drive engagement and helps me out too. Also, if you are a patron, which you can become for as little as $1 a month, you will get exclusive content that no one else can ever see, and you'll get to see the Comic Multiverse podcast before anyone else too. You can check out all this and more down in the description. And until next time everyone, this has been Cape Joel, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.